Today, Barisan National candidate for Gadet seat VP Shanmugan said he will be looking into setting up a cooperative to drive agricultural activities for youths, upgrading the Gadet hot spring and resolving housing matters in the state constituency. In an interview, Shanmugan explained that there were many idle lands that were suitable to be turned into new agricultural areas to help the people, especially the youth, to upgrade their lives. Meanwhile, Shanmugan said the area was famous for its hot springs, which had the potential to be developed and thus provide new opportunities for the people in the area to venture into business. He stated, "We can develop these hot springs like the nightlife on Jonker Walk in Banda Hilir. Entrepreneurs can set up stalls here at night. This can help the people in Gadet to increase their income, but all these must be done seriously and with good leadership." Regarding the issue of housing, Shanmugan said that although there were those who had family-owned land, not all could afford to build their homes. He said, "The low-income group may only be able to afford homes under the Mesra Rakyat costing 42,000 ringgits and the middle-income group, the Rumah Prima, which is subsidized for 180,000 ringgits by the government." Moreover, Shanmugan noted that he will try to provide the facilities to the Gadet constituency to resolve the housing issues. This evening, Barisan National candidate for Banda Hilir, Melaka, said the protection of the interests of the Peranakan, Chinese and Portuguese community are his top priority. Melaka explained that Banda Hilir is a unique urban state seat which is the soul of the historic city and has been a melting pot of people of all walks of lives. In an interview, he said, "The vibrancy of this state seat is able to influence the policies of the state government due to the fact that the constituency is strategically located at the heart of the tourism hub of the state." According to Lee, he will advocate the agenda of recognizing the Peranakan Chinese as Bumiputra, noting that the Peranakan Chinese community who settled in Melaka as early as the 14th century was already recognized as Malay since then. He added, "The descendants of Peranakan Chinese trace back to over 7 generations, and the fact itself qualifies them to be considered for the status." Meanwhile, Melaka said he wants to save the seafront of the Portuguese settlement as well as preserve the tradition in the community. He stated, "The Portuguese community needs a lifeline in terms of preserving their culture, and they have been long neglected. We need to make sure the community benefits from the mainstream development." Furthermore, Lee said he is focusing on digital platforms to get his message through in view of the SOPs set for Melaka state polls. Today, Communications and Multimedia Minister Tan Sri Annuar Musa said the clash between Barisan Nasional (BN) and Perikatan Nasional (PN) is a sign of new politics in Malaysia. According to Annuar, a similar situation was seen in other countries where parties contested on their own tickets before coming together to form a coalition government. In a program, he said, "Actually, there is no problem. It's only that in Malaysia we are used to a coalition, one that is formed before election, adopt a joint election manifesto and then contest as a coalition." Moreover, Annuar said that he remained committed in helping all 28 Barisan Nasional candidates in the election. Yesterday, Barisan Nasional candidate for Sungai Udang State, Datuk Sri Muhammad Ali Muhammad, said he has acknowledged that the strict standard operating procedures (SOP) imposed in Melaka state election posed the biggest challenge for him to approach voters. According to Muhammad, the constraints have made face-to-face campaigning more difficult for him to introduce himself to voters. Even though the use of social media is widespread, there are areas in the state where access to the internet is limited, adding that the senior citizens do not use the medium. He said, "We are not allowed to meet or visit voters. We can only approach them in the morning at breakfast or when they do their marketing. That is all we can do until polling day." Meanwhile, Muhammad explained that he is committed to tackling local issues and improve facilities and infrastructure for the benefit of Sungai Udang constituents. And with that, stay safe and follow us on our official BN Comms Facebook account. Don't forget to vote for BN, Stability for Prosperity.